Okay, as I said, we have our main event for the Bellator Champion Series San Diego lightweight title fight between Usman Nurmagomedov and Alexander Shabliy. We're going to open up the floor to media for questions. Just like before, please raise your hand using the reaction tab. And when Gabby calls on you, remember to unmute. So the floor is now open.
All right, first question goes to Mike Pendleton.
Thank you for the time, guys. Alex, just how excited are you to finally have this fight here just a few weeks away? How excited are you for this fight?
Александр, как ты себя сейчас чувствуешь? Насколько ты воодушевлен этим боем предстоящим? Насколько для тебя это значимый бой?
Приветствую, Майк, спасибо за вопрос. Чувствую себя отлично. Прилетел в Майами неделю назад. Мой кэмп был в основном в России. Сейчас прошел акклиматизацию, наращиваю обороты. Все идет замечательно.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for your question. I'm feeling great. I've been here in Miami already for a week. Most of my camp was back home in Russia. That's where everything was done. And now I came here for acclimation, feeling great and ready to go.
Question I'm also going to ask Usman, but I'll ask you first, Alex. You guys have been with the promotion about the same amount of time, the same amount of years. How do you feel your career with Bellator has grown in comparison to his?
Усман, потом я тебя тоже этот вопрос спрошу. Сейчас сначала вопрос Александру. Вы примерно в этой организации оба выступали уже примерно по одно и то же количество лет. Как ты чувствуешь, организация тебя представляет? Как ты себя комфортно чувствуешь, находясь в этой организации?
Я провел в этой организации 5 боев, и все, что я заслужил, это благодаря этим боям. Я не знаю, насколько мне благоволила удача, я знаю, насколько я заработал это все своим трудом. На сегодняшний день я имею амбиции забрать этот пояс, и тот шанс, который мне выпал, я, конечно же, благодарен организации побороться за титул.
Yes, I already had 5 fights with Bellator, and everything was going great and still going great. You know, I'm obviously respecting what they've done for me, and I'm doing all the best I can. I train hard. I put a lot of work in, and I think I deserved this title shot, and I think it's a great opportunity for me to get this belt, and that's my main goal right now.
Thank you. And Usman, for you, what would it mean to beat a guy like Alexander on your resume?
Усман, вопрос тебе. Насколько для тебя принципиально победить такого соперника, как Алекс, добавить его к себе в резюме?
Hello, guys. No, this is the same thing like before, guys. It's not like something different. Same guy who was lose before, and no, nothing. Just name and that's it.
Just name. Well, I'll ask the same question I asked him. Obviously, you have remained undefeated in your career. How would you compare your time with Bellator in comparison to Alexander's?
У тебя есть хороший момент, то, что ты до сих пор не побежденный. Твое пребывание в организации Bellator, насколько ты его считаешь продуктивным, сравнивая с успехами Александра?
No, brother, I'm feeling great. You know, I grew up too fast in this organization, and that's why I think I deserve title. I won my title. I defend my title. You know, and I not gonna be lose my title never. It's not like title. It's mean like myself. I believe nobody can beat me never. This is what I believe. And we'll see September 7 when cage gonna be closed, we're gonna be talk. Then we'll talk.
Thank you both. Looking forward to it.
Next question, Kaz Crosley.
Hi guys, Kaz Crossley for Title Sports Network. My first question is to Usman, and it is basically there's rumors that you're not in the UFC because Islam Makhachev obviously holds the title, and if he was to retire or move division, that's where you'd be going. Are those rumors true?
Усман, вопрос тебе. Наверняка уже многие тебя спрашивали. Сейчас, понятное дело, Ислам чемпионом является в UFC. Если, допустим, Ислам уйдет, твой план такой, чтобы потом передвинуться, перейти в UFC?
To be honest, I'm not thinking about this right now because of I have goal, and I'm going to take my goal. You know, like I have a date, I have a day, and I need to defend my title. After that, we'll see what's gonna happen. First of all, I need to defend my title. I have a name, I have opponent. All focus on this.
And you and Khabib as a family is undefeated. How important is it for you to keep that undefeated record going? What does it mean for you?
You know, I understand. You know, I'm not doing all of my focus like about be unbeaten. No, I know myself. I know like nobody can beat me. Never. This is what I believe. This is who I am, and that's it.
And how do you keep that mindset, like that you are the best and no one can beat you?
Year over year, I'm working so hard. I believe like everything from God. God give us everything, and like that.
And this is a question for both fighters. Who, in your opinion, is the best lightweight in the world in any promotion? So you can go first, Usman.
Right now or ever?
Right now.
Right now, my opinion is first Islam, second me.
And all time?
If you for all time, Habib.
Yeah. And same question to you, Alex.
Now for me, I think Islam. I think Islam now number one. All time, my opinion, Fedor.
Thank you. And my last question is to Alex. How are you going to deal with Usman's kicks?
Вопрос тебе, Саня. Как ты будешь справляться с ударами ногами от Усмана?
I work every day. My team help me. Artem Levin, best striker, world champion. He helped me. I work.
Thank you. Good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Next question, Damon Martin.
Couple questions for Usman. Usman, can you kind of give me a sense of what this last year has been like for you? You know, coming out of the Primus fight, the time off, and then kind of the delay in this fight getting made and having to push it back, now to September. Like, can you kind of give me a sense of what this last year has been like for you?
Alex, you ready?
Как для тебя последний год прошел? У тебя был хороший бой с Примусом, потом у тебя бой задержали. Чем ты занимался, как год провел?
Honestly, it was hard year. This year make me more strong, and in my mind, physically I'm grow up. I always working. Like nothing change, and I'm feeling great. I'm not lose nothing. I have only 26. And every day, every year, I'm become strong, not become old. No, for me, I'm good. Thank you for the question.
And I know that your cousin Khabib has never been away from working with you and helping you and getting you ready, but I know he has returned to cornering fighters again and being more present. Has that been a nice addition to your camp, as you get ready to defend your title, to have him around again in such a, in a little bit of a bigger role?
Хабиб уже, понятное дело, не дерется. В какое-то время он взял перерыв, ни у кого не секундировал. А сейчас мы видим, что он вернулся к секундированию опять ребят. Насколько важна для тебя его поддержка и что он сейчас работает вплотную с командой?
No, this is for us, this is, like gift from God. People like Habib, this guy is like, you cannot find like this guy like around you. This is so hard to find someone like Habib. He support us so much, he helping, and he know everything about MMA like nobody know. And when he in camp, this is different. Like everything is different. You're feeling different. You like learning so much. You grow up yourself so much, and this is like I'm very thankful for God because of Habib we have.
And one more for Usman. I know over the weekend you had posted on your Instagram, congratulations to Ahmed Tazadinov, who won gold at the
Yeah.
Olympics. Can I ask your opinion on the Russians? A lot of the Russians not being allowed to compete. I think a lot of people were upset about that. I know a lot of Russians still competed just for other countries, but can I get your thoughts on how that all played out at the Olympics this year? Because we missed out on a lot of the top Russians being able to compete.
About Ahmed Tajuddinov, this is like young guy who just come and take everything what have like other guys. He Olympic champion, world champion. He won from 1 year. He won everything. I'm very glad about him, and I wanna congrats him again. About situation, like this is like politic. This is politic stuff, and I don't like to say something about this. Like I wanna be like like I don't know about this. This is like politic stuff and something like shit.
Yeah. And one question for Alexander. We spoke a few months ago before this fight was first made. I know there was some frustration on your side, just getting the fight made, the whole Grand Prix and everything. Have you been able to put all that behind you and now just focus on the fight and just focus on fighting Usman?
Александр, мы с тобой разговаривали еще, когда первый бой был запланирован. Я знаю, что потом это было перенесено. Насколько для тебя это раздражительно было? То есть насколько тебя повлияло то, что было перенесено все? Или ты это уже позади оставил и сейчас готовишься полностью к этому бою, даже не вспоминая об этом?
Я воспринял это как маленькую победу. Я не знаю, как сейчас себя чувствует Усман. Знаю, что в прошлый раз он был не готов, поэтому для меня это была маленькая победа. Сейчас готовлюсь ко второй большой. Вот. В принципе, вот.
For me, there was a situation where I felt that I was completely prepared, and then I felt like Usman maybe was not ready at the time. So for me, that was like a little victory, and now I'm ready for the big victory.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question, Ryan Rappaport.
Alex, I know you mentioned you're back in Miami. Pre-pandemic, you got to spend 4 months there. Eventually had to leave because of the pandemic. Can you ever see yourself training back in America full time?
Саша, ты занимался в American Top Team во Флориде еще до пандемии, потом за пандемией тебе пришлось, возможно, уехать. Сейчас я знаю, что ты уже здесь, но ты потенциально думаешь, в будущем ты, может быть, больше времени здесь проводить и тренироваться в American Top Team?
Слушайте, я долгое время здесь провел, когда была пандемия, практически полгода я здесь тренировался. И как раз получил контракт, заключил сделку с Bellator. Дальше все мои 5 боев я готовился здесь. Мне здесь подходит климат, меня устраивают спарринг-партнеры, мне нравятся условия, которые предоставляет American Top Team. И в целом в дальнейшем я планирую сюда прилетать на подготовку. Для того, чтобы здесь жить, у меня нет желания. Я и с семьей здесь жил, и без семьи. У меня нет желания здесь жить. Я люблю то место, где я родился, поэтому каждый раз, когда я побеждаю, я возвращаюсь домой. В принципе, то же самое я сделаю и сейчас.
Yeah, my story with the ATT started pre-pandemic. I spent 6 months over there, and I've been here with them, with the family. I brought my family here before. So when I signed with Bellator, all the 5 fights that I had, I would train at the ATT. Amazing team, all the conditions, but it still doesn't feel like home. Even though I had an opportunity to fully move and train here, I still feel like I want to go back home. I want to, go back to my hometown. But again, it's an amazing team, and I'm very thankful to them.
And also, this is obviously you guys had the earlier scheduled fight, but when you first found out that you were going to be fighting Usman, what was the reaction that you had, and was this something that you were excited about?
Понятное дело, что бой этот был уже перенесен один раз, но когда ты в первый раз узнал, что у тебя оппонентом будет Усман, что ты выходишь на эту возможность, какова была твоя реакция, насколько для тебя это было важным, то, что тебя оппонентом с Усманом делали?
Мы же дрались в Гран-при, поэтому я понимал, что я дойду до финала. С той стороны, с другой сетки шел Усман, и шансы его на победу тоже были большие, поэтому, в принципе, я понимал, что в финале мы можем с ним встретиться, и, психологически, ментально фокус мой был именно на него в финале. Поэтому все закономерно, поэтому 2 сильных бойца встретились в финале, но когда мне сообщили, что Усман выйдет из Гран-при, когда сказали, что у него нашли допинг, я расстроился, потому что мне нужна была победа именно над законным чемпионом, а не над временным, как это хотели сделать между мной и Примусом.
Well, since it was a Grand Prix announced, and the way we were seated, I was on one side of the bracket, and then Usman was on the other end. So it wasn't like I didn't expect this fight to happen. Since the very beginning, I pretty much knew there was a very good chance we're going to face each other at the end. And then when this whole thing happened with the doping scandal, I was not really happy about the situation because they said potentially I might face Primus, and that wouldn't be a legit champion. I really wanted to fight Usman, and now we are facing each other, so I'm very excited about this fight.
Thank you. And Usman, Islam Makhachev has said that you have potential to be the best in the world. How do you feel about that? And especially considers that one of the things that he thinks is that you can maybe be more disciplined and stay more focused. How do you approach that?
Усман, Ислам сказал, что у тебя очень хороший потенциал, чтобы стать лучшим бойцом в мире, когда время придет. И в то же самое время он сказал, что это поможет тебе стать еще более дисциплинированным. Насколько для тебя важны слова поддержки от него?
This is I got to hear this, but we know this. That's it. We know this. Yes, everyone who have discipline, who have focus on his goal, he can be great champion. But you need just focus and discipline. I'm glad to hear from him about good words about me. This is like my brother, not like teammate. Just.
Well, and you carry the Nurmagomedov name. Obviously, all the success that Umar is having right now, that Khabib is carrying. Do you ever feel the pressure of living up to that legacy? And what do you think sets your training camps and that of the Nurmagomedov family across from everyone else?
I'm feeling great. Umar won his last fight. He's gonna fight for the title, UFC bantamweight. And I'm gonna be defending my title, inshallah. And it's not pressure. I'm proud to be here.
Thank you.
Next question, Aminat Yunus.
Hi, I'm on Tunis Combat Talks UK. Firstly, for Usman, we saw Umar in his corner. He had Coach Habib. Will Coach Habib be in your corner for this fight?
Yeah. Yes, brother.
Also, in your camp, we have Magomed Barandov, the coach. How much credit does he deserve for helping you and the rest of your team during camp with your striking?
Muhammad, he's our coach from our school in Russia, but this camp I trained without him. He was in New Jersey with Islam. After that, I go home, training there like couple weeks, and go to Dubai. And now I'm here in America. He didn't talk to me,
Uh,
but and he's a great coach.
Obviously, Umar beat Corey Sandhagen. Who do you think is a better matchup for him? Sean O'Malley or Merab? Who do you think is easier for him?
No, fight never gonna easy, but our job make this easy for you guys. And I think Umar and Ameli gonna be great fight, big fight, you know.
Yeah. Talking about Alexander, how do you think he matches up with you, and what weaknesses do you think is in his game compared to yours?
Can you repeat the question?
What weaknesses do you see in Alexander's game that you will be
Какие
able to
какие
take?
слабости ты увидишь
I think his mind. I think his weakness is in his mind. When time gonna come, when cage gonna close, when after 2-3 rounds he gonna be tired, he will give up. I think like this, but we'll see.
One last one from me. Islam Makhachev talked about the opening ceremony of the Olympics and everything, all the controversy about that. What were your thoughts on the opening ceremony that happened earlier this month?
I agree with Islam. What he said, with everything, I agree.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good luck to you in the fight.
Thanks so much, brother.
Last question with these two goes to Joe Lay.
Shabliy here for Title Sports Network. It's a pleasure to speak to you both. Usman, I'll come to you first, but it is a question for both. I can't see Alexander's camera on the moment, but the question is, you're in a leading MMA promotion across the entire world in Bellator. Why is it going to be you? This is your chance to tell the audience. Why is it going to be you that remains undefeated? You're both undefeated going into this fight. Why is it going to be you that remains undefeated after this fight?
Вы находитесь в одной из лучших лиг мира, оба непобежденные. Почему ты считаешь, что ты выйдешь из этого боя непобежденным?
Why I think about this? Because of brother, because I'm better. I'm better everywhere. Striking, grappling, wrestling, mind. I'm better everywhere.
And Alexander?
То же самый вопрос. Почему ты считаешь, что у тебя есть хорошие шансы выйти из этого боя непобежденным?
Only focus on the discipline, my technique, my skill better, I think, my opinion.
Usman mentioned a moment ago he feels there's weakness in your mind ahead of this fight. What do you make of that?
Усман ранее сказал, что он считает, что у тебя, может быть, ментально ты не так готов к этому бою. Что ты можешь на это ответить?
Я не знаю, почему так считают. У меня были тяжелые бои, у меня были разные бои. Ментально, наверное, это не то, к чему сейчас можно... Ментально не готов, наверное, это не то, к чему можно сейчас меня отнести. Мне 31 год, у меня уже были поражения, в принципе, мне бояться нечего в этом бою. Я дерусь за пояс, и мне терять нечего.
I think it's just his opinion. I don't know why he's thinking that way. For once, I already had losses, so I'm not that afraid to lose my, zero. So that's one thing. And I really had strong opponents. I had serious fights before, so it's nothing new for me. And I think I'm fully prepared. I'm just 31 and I'm hungry.
Thank you. It's going to be a great fight. Looking forward to it.
Finish?
All right, Carissa, take us home.
All right. Thank you both so much. And again, thank you to all the media members who called in to join us today. Tickets for the Bellator Champion Series San Diego are available now at axs.com. The event will take place at Pechanga Arena on September 7th, with the early card starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And all Bellator Champion Series events can be seen live in the US on Max, as well as in the UK exclusively on DAZN. Thank you to our fighters. Thank you to media, and we will see you in a few short weeks at the Bellator Champion Series.
No, brother, I'm feeling great. I grew up too fast in this organization, and that's why I think I deserve title. I won my title. I defend my title, and I not gonna be lose my title never. It's not like title. It's mean like myself. I believe nobody can beat me never. This is what I believe. And we'll see September 7 when cage gonna be closed. We're gonna be talk. Then we'll talk. I think his mind. I think his weakness is in his mind. When time gonna come, when cage gonna close, when after 2-3 rounds he gonna be tired, he will give up. I think like this, but we'll see.
One last one from me. Islam Makhachev talked about the opening ceremony of the Olympics and everything, all the controversy about that. What were your thoughts on the opening ceremony that happened earlier this month?
I agree with Islam. What he said, with everything, I'm agree.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good luck to you in the fight.
Thanks so much, brother.
Last question with these two goes to Joe Lay.
Shabliy here for Title Sports Network. It's a pleasure to speak to you both. Usman, I'll come to you first, but here's a question for both. I can't see Alexander's camera on at the moment, but the question is, you're in a leading MMA promotion across the entire world in Bellator. Why is it going to be you? This is your chance to tell the audience. Why is it going to be you that remains undefeated? You're both undefeated going into this fight. Why is it going to be you that remains undefeated after this fight?
Вы находитесь в одной из лучших лиг мира, оба непобежденные. Почему ты считаешь, что ты выйдешь из этого боя непобежденным?
Why I think about this? Because of brother, because I'm better. I'm better everywhere. Striking, grappling, wrestling, mind. I'm better everywhere.
And Alexander?
Так что же самый вопрос, почему ты считаешь, что у тебя есть хорошие шансы выйти из этого боя непобежденным?
Only focus, only discipline, my technique, my skill better, I think, my opinion.
Usman mentioned a moment ago he feels there's weakness in your mind ahead of this fight. What do you make of that?
Усман ранее сказал, что он считает, что у тебя, может быть, ментально ты не так готов к этому бою. Что ты можешь на это ответить?
Я не знаю, почему так считают. У меня были тяжелые бои, у меня были разные бои. Ментально, наверное, это не то, к чему сейчас можно... Ментально не готов, наверное, это не то, к чему можно сейчас меня отнести. Мне 31 год, у меня уже были поражения, в принципе, мне бояться нечего в этом бою. Я дерусь за пояс, и мне терять нечего.
I think it's just his opinion. I don't know why he's thinking that way. For once, I already had losses, so I'm not that afraid to lose my, zero. So that's one thing. And I really had strong opponents. I had serious fights before, so it's nothing new for me. And I think I'm fully prepared. I'm just 31 and I'm hungry.
Thank you. It's going to be a great fight. Looking forward to it.
Finish?
All right, Carissa, take us home.
All right. Thank you both so much. And again, thank you to all the media members who called in to join us today. Tickets for the Bellator Champion Series San Diego are available now at axs.com. The event will take place at Pechanga Arena on September 7th, with the early card starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And all Bellator Champion Series events can be seen live in the US on Max, as well as in the UK exclusively on DAZN. Thank you to our fighters. Thank you to media. And we will see you in a few short weeks at the Bellator Champion Series.
I think his mind. I think his weakness is in his mind. When time gonna come, when cage gonna close, when after 2-3 rounds he gonna be tired, he will give up. I think like this, but we'll see.